Hello and welcome to this Let's Play on the Slovak Village map, and I'm gonna put some less straw here in our straw shed because we're done, well, not done, even close to getting done actually, but we should be able to maybe make this up into here somewhere. Actually that's not gonna work out. Get it on? Yeah, I could maybe. That's weird. So what I've done since last time is I did a bunch of, I call that harvesting. So I've harvested all the fields. Gonna get this offloaded here. Let's see. Why? So, ooh, and then it falls over. So, well, that's where it is. So get this started. X keychat. White. Unload that thing, and I'm gonna go and continue our harvest. Ooh. So we've done all the fields. That's harvested and put in the silos. I haven't sold it off yet. I'm waiting for a better price. And put our combine up there. Now we are plowing the fields, and we are also getting all the straw picked up. So lower down, turn that on, and I'm gonna go around this. I also want, first I'm going to show you something, because I bought a new tractor. I bought this. It's an IMT 558, which is a really cool tractor. The link is in the description, and I figured, look, fan turns. I wanted something to I can go get water with without having to use the other Seador. So this is just a little water getting tank. Basically, it doesn't really do much of that, but it's really cool. It is big tires. Mustn't get your fingers up. Oh. Doesn't go very fast, but cool. I think it's so. Because the tanker weighs so much, it pushes sort of on it. Doesn't want to stop. I love the sound of this. This is really cool sound. Hope you can hear it. So, really cool tractor. I'm gonna put that in our little thumbnail. If I can find it. Slovak Village is somewhere. Slovak Village. Here. So we're up to episode 8. Hey, welcome to episode 8. So that's it. That's plowing away. So I used the big 4-wheel drive Seador Terra to do this. It works out pretty good. It's going to do that to all the fields, because that will increase our yield somewhat. And in a while, I guess we'll go collecting some straw bales. So this seems to be good place to be collecting. So like, see, good. I think that works. That's perfect. Nice way. So you can fill this up. It does hold quite a lot of straw, which is good. But the straw is kind of small too, so I need to find a better way to get them from our straw storage place into our farmyard. But that's a future project. Should also get more cows, I think. Now we get a lot of straw, and we don't. We're sliding all over the place. Sort of brings me back to when I was young and driving, got my license and started driving cars. I had this thing. When I just had you get your license when you're 18 in Sweden, so I got my license a month after I turned 18, not than 2 days actually. During that, I can't be. I mean, maybe it was the beginning or after a year or something. I can't. It's been a few years, but I took my car, my parents' car, and drove it to the forest, and there was this big field of what do you call it, like so like gravel is the word I'm looking for. So this field of gravel, and I practiced doing handbrake turns, reverse handbrake turns, where you put the car in reverse and you go pretty fast, and then you turn and pull your handbrake at the same time, and that makes you do a really cool turn. Well, in theory, it turns out you have to practice it a lot. Be quite brave and drive fast, which I didn't. But anyway, so I did that until the brakes started smelling weird, and by that time I got scared because it was my parents' car. So I went home. And the next day, at dinner, my dad goes like, "Did you drive really fast and like rallying style yesterday?" I was like, "No," and probably blushed, turned all bright red. He's like, "No, I didn't." And he just simply goes, "It's kind of weird because when I opened the trunk today, everything was sort of all flipped around and turned upside down, and that's kind of odd." And I was so ashamed. They didn't ever have to say anything more about that. I didn't do it again, as you might have guessed, and that was truly awful and embarrassing. So probably my kids will probably have the same sort of story when they grow up. You know, I can act like a cool dad and goes like, "Well, that's weird. The trunk was all messed up." Maybe he did the same. Maybe my dad did the same when he was a kid, and his dad did the same. I don't know. My dad is retired, so is my mom. He was making maps for his entire life. It was kind of cool. My mom is the two divisions of nurses in Sweden. She was the subdivision. My fiance is actually the above the other division nurse, but they're kind of cool. I love my parents. They live in Halmstad, which is quite far off. We actually met during their vacation because they snuck up and we went to this called Astrid Lindgren World, which is like a theme park for Astrid Lindgren, like long stocking and whatever they call it in English. And so they snuck over there one day and surprised us. Okay, cool. So I really do love my parents. I miss them. It's weird. They're let's see, my dad turns 70. Let's see, my mom is 71 and my dad is 68. So I hope to have them around for many more years, hopefully. But life has to end date, I guess. So that makes me a little sad that I'm so far from them. I miss them. But the thing I was going to say was that my grandfather is still alive. My grandmother passed away. I never met my grandfather on my mother's side, and the grandmother on my mother's side, she passed away in '86, I think, so it's quite some time ago. My grandmother on my father's side, which is the grandmother I spent most of the time with, she passed away in 1991, so that's quite some time ago too. But my grandfather, who was born the same year as his wife, my grandmother, 1923, he's still around, and he's 90. See, 94. Did he turn 94? Yeah, he turned 94, and he just moved to an elderly home. It's weird. He sort of has a slight dementia, also. But he lived at home alone until he was 94, 93. So that's pretty cool. He's still going strong. He's a cool guy. He's as men were in his generation. But you have to understand that that's the way they were, with different times and different thoughts and stuff. Sometimes we as young adults and adults, we forget that we should have some sort of respect that time changes, and that it's not as easy to keep up with time changing. We are product of our time eras, and sometimes we forget about that. So for instance, my grandfather, I heard him use the N word a few times, not the NIGD, but the other word, and today that's not you can't understand that. It's hard for me to understand why you would use that word. He doesn't use it as a derogative term. That's what they called people of color before. It's not a derogative term. It's just what they said. And sometimes we forget about that. We don't have to use words. The meaning of words can change in our generation. That's okay. I think that's reasonable. Things change, meaning of stuff change, wording change. And I don't have a problem with that. Languages evolve. They have always done that and will always do that. But at the same time, we have to understand that people are product of their generation, and so will we be. There will come a time when I go like, oh, these people of youth, oh, they were way much better my time, which it wasn't, of course. It's just an illusion. But I will struggle, probably, like most people do. Not all, some people don't struggle. This is a cool woman who's 104, 105, who's she's blogging and vlogging, and has got internet when she was 95, 96 or something. And she's really cool, but most people struggle to keep up. We are set in our habits. We do things the way we learn to do them, not because it's the right way or wrong way. It's just because that's the way we do it. And then we spend a lifetime doing it the wrong way, and then suddenly some young person will come and say that it's wrong. Well, of course we understand it's wrong, but it doesn't mean it's easy to change. Or sometimes maybe, I don't know if it's okay to put our values and standards on another generation. I could be wrong. Some people will argue that I'm wrong, but that's the way I think. It's not like a get out of jail card for doing things wrong or hurting people by any means. It's just that I do believe it's full. Keep talking away. And you go empty this. Just believe that We shouldn't be too judgmental about stuff. God, it's hot in here. In this room, the computer room is really hot. Close the door too, so you can hear me good and well. Get this unloaded somewhere. A lot of straw. I think we'll unload it here. Nothing. X, yes. Oh, damn it. I was wrong. I was not gonna pick it up. Well, could you sell this? Yeah, to back it up, which is highly doubtful actually. A little bit. Just want to unload this. How come I can't do that one? I don't know. This is not working. Don't know why. Odd. Oh, well. Is it on? Don't know why it's not. I'm gonna go here and load that. Huh? There's something on. No. Glitch. Some sort of glitch. So you can sell a bit of bales. Won't make a ton of money. 19 per bale. So but we'll do get quite a few bales, so there's our plow out there working away. Let's see how many. So sorry about my rant about generations and stuff. Just thought about that. Just thought about that, and I thought that there's something interesting to talk about. I wonder if they will fill this up with the rest of these, or if we'll manage to. Probably keep hitting the trees everywhere. Anyway, so I like this map. I think it's cool. I'm actually getting to make some money if I can get a great demand soon. And I wonder what's wrong with these great demands. I think they forever between them. So it's probably easier just to sell the grain we have. So we have a bit of grain we could sell now after doing harvest now 3 fields here. And then we'll do the plowing on all of these fields. We'll sell off these straw bales because we don't need that many. seems to get 19 per bale, and I'll have a few of these. We don't need a ton of those for our animals. Wish I could see how many bales there were on the trailer, so you get a notice when it's full. I think there probably are some nice trailers which you can do that on. Not this one. That's a later problem. So let me know, what do you think I should do now? What should I plant on the fields? Let me know what you think about that. Or should we plant soybeans, wheat, barley, grass? I don't know. What should we plant? Let me know. Would be cool to know what we should have here. So so that's a question for next time we do a let's play here on the Slovakia village map. Let me know, please. Otherwise I just plant stuff. It's no problem. I'll make it up. But what would you grow in the eastern Slovakia Czech village? What would you grow? Is it mainly wheat or barley or maize? Or what would you grow here? So that's you should probably look it up on Wikipedia. You'll probably find so agricultural business they have in the Czech Republic and what they pretty much grow there. But I could ask you, so I'm asking you. Please let me know. Let's see. So what else? I'm gonna go. By the time you see this, I'm back home. But tomorrow we're taking our caravan out on our trip down to Skara Sommarland, which is like a theme park. We're looking forward to it, but the weather says this forecast says it's gonna rain, but we'll see. But this morning said it wouldn't rain, so sort of iffy the forecasts. So we'll see. By the time you see this, I've probably been wet for 2 days, or had a nice couple of days. We'll see. I have good. I and the kids and my fiance have good stuff to wear, so it's not a problem. And we have our caravan, which is hot, so we'll. Even if we spend the days being cold, we'll have the evenings being hot and warm without any problems. So I'm gonna stop here. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Next episode we'll see what I'll do. I might continue this or might do something else. But that's it. That's done. Okay, have a great day. If you like this channel, please subscribe. If you like this episode, please hit the like button, leave a comment or share. Have a great day. Take care. Bye bye.